Hey, what's going on, people? This is Chris from Unbox Addiction, and this is just my opinion. As the title suggests, this is a 2014 MacBook Air, and the question is it good for me to use in 2020? I bought this on eBay for about, I want to say about around 300 bucks, maybe a little bit more. You saw from my previous video, I did have a Chromebook. I ended up giving that to a coworker who needed a laptop for her son because of the whole pandemic thing and schools being done online at home. So, anyways, I always wanted to get a Mac. I mean, I have Apple products already, and I guess I'm an unofficial Apple sheep. So there you go. I bought this to complement my desktop and my iPad, my iPhone. That way, everything is synchronized. I can start a project on my iPad and continue it on my MacBook and continue it on my Mac and vice versa. So uh, obviously this is not what the MacBook Air looks like. I just got a case on here, but it's just a pain in the ass to take off. But I mean, you guys are familiar with what MacBooks look like. I mean, it's the iconic all aluminum shape. But anyways, let's open this up. Lift it with one finger. Like I said, all aluminum shape. Trackpad. Now, obviously, the whole thick bezels, I mean, people are complaining about that, but the new Macs have, smaller bezels. That really does not, I don't care about that. I just needed a computer for school. The screen is fine for me. No, it's not, uh, 4K or this, that, and the other, but again, who cares? So anyways, keyboard is nice. Actually, let me pull this off because there's actually a keyboard cover to prevent debris and everything from getting between the keys. So let me go ahead and just pull that off. It's the old chiclet style keyboard, which some people like these better than the new keys that are on the newer Macs. Anyways, let's go ahead and do a side profile. MagSafe connector. What that basically means is that it's a connector that's attached by magnet. So if somebody trip on it or if somebody trips on the cord, the whole laptop doesn't go falling down with you. The cord just pops off. That's actually really appreciated. USB. It's not USB-C. I know the new hotness is USB-C, but guess what? Computers at my school and all that didn't have USB-C. It just has the plain old USB. So if I needed to import documents, I'd have to use an adapter, and I just wasn't all about that adapter life. So I actually appreciate the fact that it still has legacy ports. I can pop in my USB in here and pull up documents and all that if I can't use, cloud services like iCloud or Dropbox or what have you. Microphone jack. Put this on the other side. Micro SD card, another USB, and then a Thunderbolt port to connect it to your monitor and whatnot. Now again, this is 2014. We're in 2020. So the question is, how fast or reliable is this thing is. So let's go ahead and boot it up and see how fast that takes. There you go, the Apple logo, and it booted up right quick. Let me go ahead and put in my my password. So no, I can't compare this to the newer Macs. Like I said, I don't know how the newer MacBooks boot up, but this didn't take that long. Let's see how long it takes for apps to pop up. Let me just pull something up here. All right, we'll go to Documents, go to Pages. And there it goes. So it didn't take too long. All my documents did pop up. Let's go ahead and shut that down and pull up another one. Let's try Numbers, which is their equivalent of Excel. And there you go. Popped up again relatively quick. There you go. Let's pull up the specs. Again, I'm not a spec head, so I can't help you with none of that. And this has the newest version of Catalina that I installed when I got it. As you can see here, again, it's early 2014 model. Processors of 1.4 gigahertz dual-core Intel i5, 8 gigabytes of memory, and this is a 128 gig hard drive. Again, I'm not a spec head, so I can't really advise you on anything like that. All I know is that it worked for me. It works for me in my daily needs. I've had this thing for, I want to say, almost about a month now, and I've been completely fine with it. So, anyways, the question is a MacBook, 2014 MacBook, right for somebody in 2020? I'm going to say for me, it's been working just fine. I've been able to get all my stuff done and everything to that effect. So, I mean, it's worked great for me. Again, everybody else has their opinion, but this is mine. This works just fine for me. As far as submitting documents and stuff like that, the only issue that some would have is like most manufacturers, Apple is only going to support this for a certain amount of time, just like any other Microsoft, Google, whatever. This is a 2014, so I mean, how much longer do I have until Apple stops supporting these? Even if they stop supporting it now, there are ways for me to put new versions of Mac OS on here. There's several websites where I can just download, where people have actually posted a version of Mac OS that I can download to devices that are no longer supported by Apple. So that's fine. But as you can see from the chart that I'm about to pull up, I mean, as far as the MacBook Air goes, it's supporting it all the way to 2012. So I at least 2 to 3 years of updates and support on this before Apple decides to kill it, and then I got to go for unofficial ways. But anyways, that's it. Again, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, well, I appreciate you guys anyways. If you have any questions, please leave questions and comments. I do my best to try to answer them as best I can. You guys be safe during this whole pandemic, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.